Novak Djokovic has addressed speculation that his positive COVID test from December could be invalid. The world number one used recovery from previous infection to gain a medical exemption for last month's Australian Open before he was ultimately deported. A BBC investigation questioned the timing of his tests in line with the serial numbers. Djokovic caused controversy when he arrived in Australia unvaccinated last month, and was eventually deported on the eve of the Australian Open. He was forced to appeal his visa cancellation twice, winning the first case on fairness grounds and losing the second in federal court. During the appeals, his legal team submitted documents showing a positive COVID test from December 16, with recovery from the recent infection used as his grounds to be exempt from full vaccination. They also submitted another certificate showing a negative result on December 22 to prove his recovery, but the BBC found that the serial number, thought to ascend in order, was higher on the December 16 certificate. Serbian officials have already confirmed that the 34-year-old's tests were all valid, and now Djokovic himself has addressed the issue. Media has been speculating about it, the 20-time Grand Slam champion acknowledged, ahead of his campaign at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championship. "What I can tell you is what I told everybody. I am not an IT expert." The world number one admitted that he didn't understand the technicalities of the tests but reiterated Serbian officials' confirmation of their validity. He continued, "In the last 2 years, I've done so many PCR and rapid tests, like most of the tour I guess. I'm not in a position to understand how these tests have been processed and registered. I am glad that Institute for Public Health in Serbia has come out publicly and validated those tests. I am not an expert, I can't go more into detail." The world number one recently opened up on his 11-day saga in Australia, which saw him stay in a government detention hotel while having his visa cancelled twice. "I was really sad and disappointed with the way it all ended for me in Australia. It wasn't easy," he told the BBC in his first full interview since being deported. The visa declaration error was not deliberately made. It was accepted and confirmed by the federal court and the minister himself in the Ministry for Immigration in Australia. So actually, what people probably don't know is that I was not deported from Australia on the basis that I was not vaccinated, or I broke any rules or that I made an error in my visa declaration. All of that was actually approved and validated by the Federal Court of Australia and the Minister for Immigration. The reason why I was deported from Australia was because the Minister for Immigration used his discretion to cancel my visa based on his perception that I might create some anti-vax sentiment in the country or in the city, which I completely disagree with.